Today we're going to be making some more charcoal. I'm going to do something I've never done here before, and that's make the charcoal out of musclewood, American hornbeam. So it's a real dense wood, and I've got a piece here I can show you. So this is a double barrel downdraft retort. This is the size we're going to be putting in the kiln or the retort. Here's some I cut with my miter saw. Very dense. Can you hear that? Very dense wood. You cannot even see the grain in it. So it should make some pretty good charcoal. Let's find out. This is green musclewood. Well, most of it is. There's a few pieces that I found that were dead. This is a pretty good size. This is on the larger side of what we have here. I'll show you a clip here on where this stuff grows. It grows by creeks. This musclewood tree is usually found near water. This one's probably 5 inches. It's pretty good size. I'd say 20 feet or so. But you can see the muscle in this wood right here. And there's the leaves. Alright, we've got just about enough in there. We'll go ahead and check the moisture on this. %. Alrighty, let's button it up. See how much this thing weighs. So y'all gonna have to count them with me here. There's 0. There's 1 turn. 2, 3. Okay, it's about 2 p.m. We'll give it an hour and I'll get back with you. Oh, I forgot to show that this inner barrel here, this barrel is stacked with wood all the way around that smaller barrel. And I sealed up all the holes. So these are my inspection holes here. We're an hour and a half in and we got gray smoke. That's expected. Just hooked up my fan, blowing into the firebox. Wow, it's pretty hot. 450 or so. Wow, 800 already on the barrel down there. Pretty cool. We're 2.5 hours in, had one casualty. I'm back to my old trustworthy Dollar General hairdryer. Five hours now. See what our temperatures are if we can see it. Still 650, 700. Haven't really heard pyrolysis. Now this is my first time to do musclewood, but I would expect it to do similar to other woods. Elm, hickory, oak, everything I've done so far is sounded like a rocket going off. So we'll see. We'll see if it takes 6 hours. It was awful green. So we're 6 hours in. We never had the explosive pyrolysis. I did see the bottom of the barrel pretty red. So it seems to be cooling down. So what I'm going to do is assume that musclewood doesn't really blow up like elm or oak does. And I'll just button it up, starve it from oxygen, and see what it looks like in the morning. So we'll see y'all in the morning. This is the morning after. We'll check the temperature. We're 86 Fahrenheit. So here we go. Let's see what we got. These weights on here because this lid will warp, and this is easier than working that band around it. Okay, so we applied heat for 6 hours. This whole barrel here was full of wood, and I had over 30 pounds of musclewood in here. So now when I lift up on this, we'll find out if it made, because I could barely lift this. I'd say it made. Never did do the pyrolysis like I normally see with oak or elm. It didn't explode with fire, but there was some coming out the bottom. It was real gentle. I don't know if that had something to do with how wet it was, and the water was actually dampening the fire. What's going on? Perfectly made musclewood charcoal. Still pretty dense. Let me show you what we started with. Same wood converted, carbonized. See, this is so slick because it's so fine grained. It's weird, there's heat in it, but I think it's from that firebox. So about half of this is what we got. I guess we ought to weigh it. Okay. Each one around is 10, so let's see. 1, 14 pounds. So it's 14 pounds there. To weigh the container. We started with these 3 right here. These 2 of these were full, and then one of them had half. There's the yield. 2 full and a half, and we got 1 full and a little bit. One last thing is to measure this, get a better idea. So 6 pounds. 6 pounds of that. I'm about to lose my bucket, but it's got a few more left in it. See, since this is downdraft, it doesn't create all that black tar. I mean, it creates it, it just burns it off. All right. Next thing to do is see how it performs in my forge over there. One last thing, we've got, this is, I believe, elm or hickory right here in this bucket. And this is the musclewood. Really can't discern any difference. And they feel about the same. There's your pencil. So it's successful. I probably went longer than I needed to, but I was unfamiliar with it. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed week.